Basketball. They're blessed. They got 3 senior officials tonight officiating the ball game. They got 3 guys that have been officiating for a while, so they got some good officials lined up for themselves tonight. The Blue Comet cheerleaders are out here cheering with their masks on too. And so it's a great night for basketball here in Southeast Kansas as we get ready to kick off this first quarter. And when I come back, I'll come back after the starting lineup, so we'll get things started here. You're listening to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision. That's the coach's daughter there, Nolan, the coach's daughter. There's Cameron Kaminska. She's going to play down low and play on the wing a little bit for the Caney Bullpups. And then there's Maggie Simmons, the senior. They're going to go to her a lot. They're going to rely on her a lot. Now here comes the Blue Comet starting lineup. Jacelyn Catron starting things off here, number 3. She's a junior. Had a great year last year. Brianna Wagner, she is fearless. She is scrappy. She comes in at 5'2". She's a senior. We're looking for big things from her this year. She had a great year. And there she is, 1'5", the assassin, Corey Babcock. From downtown. She knows how to hit the shot. She can do about everything. Put the ball on the floor. She can rebound. She can guard. There's our electricity there, Madeline Craner. She's the spark plug. She's 6 foot, senior. And here's the sophomore, Tyra Bogle, 5'7" guard. Savvy player, very, very savvy player. That's another coach's daughter out on the court tonight. As we get excited here, Blue Comet basketball here on Comet Vision. So glad that you're tuned in. Big shout out to my man, Mike Sutcliffe. We're so glad. We're praying for Mike Sutcliffe for his recovery, and it's a privilege to be down here in his stead broadcasting this ball game tonight. Like I said, there's no parents here tonight. Unfortunately, there's no parents here. As we deal with this whole thing called COVID, and Caney's really taking a hit with it. Coach was telling me they only had 11 girls go out, and last week they only had 7. Tonight they have 9, so they got 2 more back. So a lot of things these girls have to deal with here on the Caney Valley side of things. Blue Comet's first game of the year. First game, and it's a home opener. Like I said, no jump ball, so Caney Valley's throwing the ball in. Blue Comets are picking them up, woman to woman. Oh, they're in a little matchup zone here. My bad, 1-3-1. They're going to move around. And Blue Comets, there's loose ball here already early. Blue Comets trying to get their hands in passing lanes, trying to get steals, trying to get deflections. Caney Valley's first shot off the mark. They went down low like I told you to Simmons. Maggie missed it, and Blue Comets come down the floor. Here's Corey Babcock. Wide open 3, the assassin. Knocks it down from downtown. Blue Comets go up early. They're going to pick them up full court here in this zone. And they are really going to make it hard on Caney. Caney, they are counting over here. You got 10 seconds. She better hurry. Yeah, that's 10. Yep. That's 10 seconds. And, boy, I don't mind you taking your time and making the right play, but she was taking a little too long. And Coach Washburn has her hands cut out for her tonight. She was saying earlier she lacks some experience, lacks some depth, but boy, she can coach this game. If there's one thing Coach Washburn can do, she knows something about basketball. Now the Blue Comets getting their half-court set here on the offense side of thing, and there's Corey by herself in the corner. She dribbles baseline. Look at that, out to Bogle for 3, and she knocks it down. Tyra Bogle, the sophomore, and she just can hit it, especially when she sets her feet. Smooth shot there, and Blue Comets make their first 2 threes of the ball game. Makes it 6-0. And here's Corey making it hard on the point guard, Sage Scott. She's just a sophomore. Now the Blue Comets dropping to woman to woman, I guess I should say. Let's see how Caney handles that little shot to the free throw line, no good. Simmons battles for the rebound and rip down that time. Good rebound that time by Jacelyn Catron. Up the floor come the Blue Comets to Brianna Wagner. Feet set 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound Caney. Back down the floor they go. Another quick 3. So the Blue Comets made their first 2 threes of this ball game. Sage Scott now penetrating on Corey Babcock, and Corey Babcock deflects it, gets a steal, and here come the Blue Comets down the floor. And look at Madeline Craner get down the floor so fast. Left hand off the glass, no good, just in and out. So Blue Comets came out and made their first two, and now they've missed two in a row here. It's 6-0 early in the first quarter, about 5:50 to go. Man-to-man defense here by the Blue Comets. Over on the wing, penetrate baseline, and we're going to have a foul called. And she's going to be shooting too. Great penetration that time on the baseline by Anna Washburn. She's a freshman, and she's the coach's daughter. And that time she drove on Katrin and made a great job driving the basketball. Now she's going to go to the line. Shooting two. And I was very interested on how Caney was going to deal with this pressure, especially this woman-to-woman pressure by the Blue Comets, and they handled it well now here in the half-court set. A couple subs coming in for the Blue Comets. Peyton Shields, number 4, coming to the ball game, and then Brinley Bancroft, number 11, checks in for the Blue Comets also. Second free throw on the way for Anna Washburn. Second free throw's up, off the mark, ripped down by Bogle. She's going to push it down. Caney drops back into the zone. Bogle goes down the middle of the lane, and she runs into a wall. Simmons is, Maggie Simmons, the senior, 5'8" senior, and that was a wall there, and it caused Bogle to travel. Great defense that time by Simmons, and it turns the ball over for the Blue Comets on the travel. Here comes Sage Scott now, and she's going to throw the ball over on the wing, and it almost gets stolen away. Great job running the passing lanes by Peyton Shields. We call that anticipation. Great anticipation by Peyton Shields on that play. And deflects the pass, and it's going to be sideline out of bounds play for the Blue Comets. And Brianna Wagner's going to check in. Who's she checking in for? Who she's checking in for? We're trying to figure things out here. All right, there we go. Well, she came in for Katrin. And that's one thing about Coach Fox. He's going to do a lot of substitutions. He's got a great depth on this team. Big steal. Here comes Babcock now down the floor. Great pass by Babcock over to Brinley Bancroft with the great finish. And it's 8-1 here early. The Blue Comets getting it on. And look at Wagner coming in, trying to get a steal. But a timeout's called by Caney. And real quick, we'll take us a 30-second timeout here also. This is the Blue Comet basketball on Comet Vision.
Talk of the Town is a full-service florist with women's clothing, home decor, gourmet chocolates, and of course, tuxedo rentals and purchase. Tuxedos have been a part of this town for over 30 years. Located at 108 East Main Street, Talk of the Town has been the go-to tuxedo rental business for local proms around the area. Give us a call at 620-431-9550 for your needs, or find us online at talkofthetownflorals.com.
We're back here in Chanute where the Blue Comets lead it early in the first quarter, 8-1. Thank you for being tuned into Comet Vision. Here comes a trap here over here on the sideline right in front of our broadcasting booth here. Almost a turnover for Caney. Big three from Sage Scott off the mark. Battle for the board, pulled down by Caney. Put back no good. Scrum for the ball. Here it's going to be pulled down by Corey Babcock, and here she is on the run. Euro step, layup off the glass, good. Makes it 10-1, and Corey Babcock's got 5 here early. Blue Comets putting the pressure back on Caney. Great job that time by Sage Scott breaking the pressure. She goes for a layup, and there's going to be a foul on the floor by Wagner. That time, Sage Scott going hard to the basket. Brianna Wagner gave her a little bump. They called the foul there on the floor, and checking back in the ball game for the Blue Comets, Madeline Craner, and she's coming in for Brinley Bancroft, and that's something that Coach Fox is going to take advantage of, is his depth, running a lot of girls in and out. So far, we've seen 7 girls play tonight, early here in the first quarter. Got a scrum on the ground there. We've got a scrum on the floor, and we've got a foul called on the Blue Comets. And here comes another sub for the Blue Comets. Got 2 more subs coming in. Preston Keaton making her first appearance tonight, the 5'6" sophomore guard. And Jason Cantron comes back in the ball game for the Blue Comets. And they're going to be in a little zone here on the sideline. And Caney's going to start cutting. Caney inbounds the ball. They're going to set their offense. Blue Comets in there 1-1-3. Washburn penetrates, kicks out to Sage Scott. Sage Scott, long three in the corner on the wing, no good. Rebound snatched down by Peyton Shields. Here she comes quickly with the left hand, finger roll off the glass, no good. Under some pressure by Sage Scott. Now here comes Sage Scott pushing down the floor. She's going to keep it. She had people out in front. Layup off the glass, no good. Rebound Caney. They're winning the rebound battle right now. Another rebound by Caney, and now she's fouled, and that was Cameron Kaminska. She has a brother who played for Caney all sports. I mean, he played everything. The Kaminska kid, phenomenal football player, phenomenal basketball player. She's following his stead. She's going the line here, the junior, 5'5" junior. And right now, with the Blue Comets up by 9 here early in the first quarter, if there's one thing they can improve upon is the rebounding. Right now, Caney's winning that rebound battle. 2 more subs coming in. Brinley Bancroft checking in for the Blue Comets, and Grace Thompson for the first time, the sophomore 5'5" guard, checking in. Do I got the right kid there, number 22? Is that Grace? Do you know? All right, Nolan. Help me out, Nolan. I mean, boy, we're seeing a lot of different Blue Comets rotating in. We've already seen 9 girls early in this first quarter. 4 minutes to go. Blue Comets lead at 10-3. Blue Comets in their half-court set, working that ball around. Corey Babcock in the corner. Off the mark, the three off the mark, battle for the board, pulled down by the Blue Comets, kicks it back out. Peyton Shields penetrates, and she was pushed. I thought maybe they were going to call a travel there on the freshman, 5'4" freshman. She's aggressive. For being a freshman, Nolan, she doesn't look scared at all. Checking in the ball game for the Blue Comets is number 32, Kimberly Owens. I mean, for the Bullpups, number 32, Kimberly Owens for Caney. Corey's throwing the ball in. She goes inside, kick out to Peyton Shields, back over to Corey in the corner. It's going to be short. Battle for the board by Katrin and the Bullpups, but she doesn't able to come away with it. Kaminska does come away with it, and here comes Sage Scott, the sophomore. And she's got a little game to her, Sage Scott does. She's handled the pressure so far halfway decent. 10-3 here, 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Anna Washburn now, back to Sage Scott. Sage Scott resetting the offense. Blue Comets in woman-to-woman defense here. Sage Scott penetrates on Corey Babcock, kicks it to Kaminska. Kaminska on the baseline, throws up a tough shot. Nothing there. Rebound by Brinley Bancroft, and here come the Blue Comets on offense. Corey Babcock spots up 3 on the move. Off the mark, ripped down by the Bullpups. Looks like Kaminska with the rebound there. And boy, I tell you what, they've done a good job of holding the Blue Comets to just 1 shot. Quick 3 by Scott off the mark. Battle for the boards, and they kind of let it hit out of bounds there. Quick shot by Sage Scott. And I'm actually impressed with these girls' confidence level as Madeline Craner checks in the ball game for Brinley Bancroft. I'm impressed with these young girls' confidence, man. They come out ready to play this game. Bogle brings down over to Katrin. Katrin, as the Blue Comets work their offense now. Look at Bogle penetrates on the sideline over to Katrin. Katrin over to Shields. 3 on the wing, no good. Rebound Scott. I'm telling you, Caney's doing a good job of holding the Blue Comets to 1 shot. Everybody's rebounding on defense for the Bullpups. Sage Scott now with the ball. She's got woman-to-woman defense playing against Bogle. Crossover, left-hand layup off the glass, good. Nice little crossover, got into the lane, left-hand layup, and here comes Shields for the Blue Comets. I'm impressed with Scott so far. It's 10-5. 2:12 to go in the first quarter. Katrin now penetrates on the wing. Back out to Bogle. Over in the corner to Shields. Shields shows her the ball, penetrates the middle. A little running hook in the middle of the lane, no good. She gets her own rebound. We're going to reset this thing. Over to Bogle, top of the key for 3, and it is short. A lot of air, just short. A little more oomph. That time the Blue Comets got an offensive rebound, was on the way to come away with something, but that's what the Blue Comets want to win. They want to get on the win in this rebounding battle, especially down here on defense. They're woman-to-woman defense right now. Scott likes it. She's going to just pull up 15-footer. Oh, off the mark. Scott is confident. I mean, she is definitely a confident ball player. Here come the Blue Comets. Layup off the glass, and I told you earlier, that's the spark plug. Madeline Craner, she runs the floor really well. Finishes with the left hand. Blue Comets up by 7 with 1:17 to go. Woman-to-woman defense by the Blue Comets. Bogle trying to turn Scott hesitates. Middle of the lane, left-hand runner. It's good. She is balling tonight. Sage Scott likes this woman-to-woman defense tonight. We're going to go to Madeline Craner. Madeline Craner fakes it, kicks it back out. There's Shields. Shields down the middle lane. She traveled. She got a little ahead of herself. She's gotten away with it a couple times tonight. That time it was caught by the senior official. It's going to be a turnover for the Blue Comets. It's the second turnover of the ball game for the Blue Comets. Corey Babcock checks back in with 51 seconds up to go. Blue Comets up 12-7. And boy, you got to tip your hat to Caney. They are hanging in there. Here comes Anna Washburn. Blue Comets now looking to trap. Tipped away by Corey. Here we go on the run. She gets it to Craner because Craner can run the floor. Left-hand layup good. And Craner knocks it down. Another layup for her. That gives her 4 points tonight. It's 14-7. Ooh, a travel by, almost called her by her mom's name. Almost said Emily Washburn. It's Anna Washburn. Her mom is Emily. I went to college, Nolan, with Emily. We played college basketball at Coffeyville at the same time. Emily, one of the top scorers in Coffeyville women's basketball history. Unbelievable. Unbelievable high school career, too. Here goes Corey Babcock down the middle of the lane. She kicks it over in the corner to Katrin. Katrin over to Bogle. Bogle here at the top of the key. No good. Battle for the board. Pulled down by, that's Madeline with a great offensive rebound. They're working that ball around. 12 to go in the court. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cross court pass to Katrin. Katrin over to Bogle in the corner. Inside to Craner. Thrown away. Kaminska steals it. Maggie McVeigh steals it. And they run out of time here to end the first quarter. And that'll do it here in the first quarter. 14-7, the Blue Comets lead it. You're listening to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision. We'll take a 1-minute break.
Your local K-State Extension office is a tremendous resource for finding the information you need. With offices in Erie, Fort Scott, Yates Center, and Iola, we are here to help answer your questions. K-State Research and Extension is a statewide network of educators sharing unbiased, research-based information and expertise on issues important to Kansas. Local agents living in your community realize that when looking for information, you want a reliable and trusted source. To find a Southwind Extension office near you, visit southwind.ksu.edu today.
Ryan Disbrow of State Farm Insurance in Chanute is a proud supporter of CHS activities. State Farm is ranked #1 for your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Our agency has been recognized at the state and regional level for outstanding performance in insurance and financial services. With Ryan Disbrow, our team is fully licensed risk advisors to protect your family and your assets. Come see Ryan and the team on Main Street in downtown Chanute today.
Back here in Chanute, starting off the second quarter. Blue Comets lead at 14-7 against the Caney Valley Bullpups. On the court right now for the Blue Comets, I got Bogle, I got Babcock, I got Katrin, I got Madeline Craner, got Wagner on the floor. For the Bullpups, I got Maggie Simmons, I got Moreland on the floor, Cameron Kamiska on the floor for the Bullpups, Mary Cummings on the floor, and Sage Scott for the Bullpups. And they're in a 2-3 zone, it looks like right now. And the Blue Comets got off to a hot start from downtown, and now it's kind of slowed down. They've missed their last 4 threes. And now they're running a play for Corey here early over in the corner. They like to set that screen for her and get her to curl on that corner screen. And she's going to penetrate. Ooh, she's an old school James Harden runner in the lane. Nice little move there. Boy, I tell you what. This Scott is something else. They're going to call a foul. And boy, look at that. She's aggressive. She's got all their points here. She's just a sophomore. I tell you what. She's playing aggressive. Inbound on the sideline here on the near side. There's Scott over in the corner. She gets at the high post. And it's going to be a foul called on them. That time they went to the high post to Maggie Simmons. She penetrated, got fouled on the penetration. Right now, Blue Comets got 6 fouls in this half so far. Second foul on Madeline Craner. There's a little foul trouble issues here early for the Blue Comets. Their first game. Scott over in the corner just kind of drifted out there for 3. She knocked it down. She's got all 10 points for Caney Valley. It's a 4-point game now. Here comes Babcock. Down the middle of the lane, over to Katrin in the corner. Oh, it's picked off by Scott. Here she goes on the break. Little bump, and she's going to shoot 2. She was one-on-one that time with Bogle, got the bump, and she's going to shoot 2. And man, Sage Scott here in the first half showing some life. She's got a steal, got a couple steals so far in this half, all 10 points, unofficially. She goes to the line, first free throw, front of the rim. More leg there, Nolan. You want more legs. Couple subs coming in for the Blue Comets. We've got Brinley Bancroft checking in, and we got Peyton Shields also in the ball game for the Blue Comets. 7:06 to go here in the half. Blue Comets lead at 14-10. Scott's second free throw. Off the front iron and in the basket. Now it's a 3-point ball game, and this is the closest it's been since Corey Babcock made the first 3 in the first quarter. She penetrates, kicks. See what happens here. They're having a hard time with this 2-3 offense. The Blue Comets unable to find a good look yet. Corey Babcock taking a look at everything here. Peyton Shields the penetration to Wagner. Wagner cross-court pass to Babcock. She pump fakes, pulls up 10-footer, short. Rebound Simmons. Battle for the board, and here comes Caney, and they are sprinting. I don't think Kaminska knew what she wanted to do. And the ball was knocked away from her. So stay with Caney underneath their basket. And you got to find Scott. You got to find her quick. And look at that drive to the basket off the glass by Simmons. Battle for the board. Catherine rips it down. Kicks out to Shields. Shields one-on-one with Scott. She's going to keep in the right hand. Go to the off the glass. No good. Battle for the board. Ripped down. We got a jump ball ripped down by Brinley Bancroft for the battle. It's going to be Caney's ball here. They get the jump ball, and boy, Caney's hanging around here. 6:21 to go in the half. Blue Comets up by 3, 14-11. Sage Scott carrying her team here in this first half. She gets it over to Kaminska. Kaminska goes inside to Simmons. Simmons off the glass, misses the mark. Battle for the board, pulled down by Corey Babcock. She's going to keep it on the run. She gets up the floor to Shields. Shields stops, takes a look at what she has to Wagner. Wagner back to Babcock. Babcock now oversees that zone. Cross court in the corner to Shields. Shields penetrates, goes baseline, and gets the ball to Brinley Bancroft, and she's fouled on the way. Blocking foul on the baseline. That's only Caney's second foul of the half. And the Washburn checking back in. Anna Washburn's checking back in. Foul was on Maggie Simmons there on the baseline. That's her first foul. And Anna Washburn checks in for number 35, Anna Moreland. Now the Blue Comets run their out-of-bounds play here underneath their own basket. They go inside to Bancroft. She catches it, kicks it out under pressure, stolen away by Caney. And here they come. Mary Cummins with the layup off the glass, and it's good. And now it's a 1-point game, and timeout on the floor by Coach Fox, and they're in a funk. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You listen to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
If you have auto body needs for your car, truck, or SUV, give Aaron or Chris a call over at Nice Guys Restoration. Nice Guys offers a variety of auto body work. They specialize in repair, paint jobs, bed liners, door handle and window repairs, custom restorations, sandblasting, accessories, and more. Call down to Nice Guys Restoration and get a free estimate today at 620-433-4130.
Neosho County Community College has many in-county scholarships to offer Chanute High School students. If you are looking for concurrent credit classes that you can take while attending high school, general education classes that will transfer to a university, associate's degree, or trade programs, please stop by 800 West 14th today. Hashtag #ShowKnowsSuccess.
Back here in Chanute, Shields starts off with a long 3. Air ball, almost saved by Corey Babcock, but she's going to throw it in actually to Kaminska. Kaminska's going to keep it and bring it down. Corey Babcock was face shielding on Sage Scott that time. Here comes Kaminska now, over to Washburn. Washburn has it stolen away by Brianna Wagner, and here comes Shields. Well, I love her aggressiveness. Look at her go down the floor. She's aggressive. I love it. Don't back down, sis. She was fouled going to the basket. And I tell you what, 5'4" freshman, I think she's got big days ahead of her. Already getting some varsity time. Madeline Craner comes in for Brinley Bancroft. She's getting a breather, and she needs one, I think. She is a huffing and a puffing over there. Somebody get that girl a hot dog. She needs a hot dog with some chips. Blue Comets now resetting their offense. And get over to Corey. She's looking around over that zone. Bullpups have been in that zone consistently all evening. Over to Wagner for three. We need a three. Off the mark, no good. Comiska with the rebound. Here comes Scott. Madeline Craner tries to steal it from him. Scott keeps it. Look at this, man. She's controlling the game. Blue Comets lead at 13-14. Quick three by Scott. She nailed it. And we're on a run here. They're on a 8-0 run, 9-0 run right now. The Bullpups are. Blue Comets are having a hard time finding the basket because of this zone. They've been unable to make shots because of the zone. And they've lost their confidence in their jumpers. It's 16-14 with 4:20 to go in the half. Catron, cross-court corner pass to Babcock. Babcock fakes the three, pull-up 10-footer on the baseline. No good, air ball. Rebound, Comiska. Here comes Scott. She's running. They're going to try to trap her. Knocked away, but still control. Comiska will save it for Caney. Look at this, man. 4 minutes to go in the half. Caney's up by 2. Sage Scott over to Comiska. Comiska in the middle of the lane. Goes inside to 34, off the glass, battle for the board, pulled down by Shields, and she's running. You got Madeline Craner. She turns in the middle of the lane, left-hand layup off the glass, no good. Rebound, we're going to have a jump ball, and Madeline Craner, that time the whirling dervish. She spun to the middle of the lane, tried to do a left-hand shot, no good. And we got a timeout on the floor, Chanute. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a 60-second timeout also. Right now, the Blue Comets down 16-14. You listen to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
413 and our local student athletes. Muriel Kelly Ford understands the value of hard work, dedication, and the importance of faith and family. They are a full-service dealership with a new and used vehicle section, service department, and body shop. At Muriel Kelly Ford, customer satisfaction is their #1 goal. Good luck to the student athletes in tonight's contest. Muriel Kelly Ford, 3501 South Santa Fe Avenue.
Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive medical services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, including our Chanute Clinic, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For award-earning family medicine and general surgery care, call our Chanute Clinic today at 620-902-2030.
All right, we're back here in Chanute. Blue Comets down by 2. The Caney Bullpups took their first lead of the game. It's 16-14, 3:42 to go in the half. My statistician, Nolan Emke, just informed me that Peyton Shields got 4 rebounds. She is scrappy. She's been picking up the load here, helping us with the rebound. She's not big, but she's got big heart. She's down low right now, posting up. Inside of Madeline Craner, stolen away. And boy, Comiska there again. She's everywhere the ball is. I tip my hat to Comiska. Everywhere the ball is, she is right now tonight. Number 20, Hightower in the ball game. They're going to go inside to Comiska. She loses it going her way up. That time, great job by Corey Babcock getting the deflection. Caney throwing it underneath their own basket here. And they're going the corner to 20. Hightower, 3's off the mark, and Comiska with the offensive rebound. Out to Scott. We don't want to give her that shot, and she knocks it down. It's 19-14. It's a 5-point lead now for the Bullpups. Blue Comets now. Bullpups drop back in that zone. Catron now over in the corner. She penetrates. Deflected, but pulled away by Wagner. She's going to be fouled by number 20, Hightower. 5'6" freshman in the game right now for Caney. And boy, Caney with 3 minutes to go here in the half, up by 5, 19-14. Bogle checking in for Catron. Bogle checking in for Catron now. So right now on the floor for the Blue Comets, Shields, Wagner, Babcock, Bogle, and Craner. Babcock over to Shields. She's going to penetrate. I like Shields. Penetration. Great penetration for the three in the corner. Just missed off the front and off the side, and that's great penetration by Shields. Gave Babcock a great look, and here comes Scott racing down the floor, and nobody stops the ball, and she does a left-hand layup off the glass, but she's called for travel. Just a little bit out of control, but great effort. If you're not going to stop the ball, man, Scott, just a sophomore, just a little out of control. She was expecting contact, didn't get any. There's Corey Babcock now showing some penetration. Over to Bogle in the corner. Bogle's going to try to look for a better shot here. Look at Shields, penetration in the middle of the lane. Runner, high off the glass, good. I'm telling you, I got a new favorite player here. Shields in the middle of the lane, high off the grass. The freshman kissed it off the glass. It's now a 3-point game, 2:12 to go in the half. Bullpups lead it. Hightower now on the wing. Stolen away by Wagner. Wagner loses control over it. Great job with the loose ball. Kamiska off the glass, no good. Get your own rebound, no good. Get your own rebound again. She goes up, no good. Wagner with the rebound. That time Wagner took off before she had it. And you want to really secure that basketball before you try to take off. I think that's what Coach Fox is telling her. You want to pivot and look before you try to take off with it. It's going to be Caney Valley now throwing the ball in. Nolan, they usually say pivot and peek. When you get that rebound, you want to pivot and peek at the basket before you try to take off with it. And the ball goes out of bounds now again, and the Bullpups will be taking it out underneath their own basket. They have the lead right now. 1:55 to go in the half, 19-16. Stolen away. It was intended for Washburn. They're going to call traveling on the Blue Comets. I don't think Coach Fox agrees with that. It's kind of cool to wear a mask now because everybody don't get to see all your facial expression. His face is red, though. He is not happy. It's as red as the Caney Valley jerseys right now. Blue Comets now in their zone. Let's see how the Bullpups play this zone. Scott with the penetration in the corner on the wing there. Great penetration. There's going to be another travel called on Washburn. That's 2 for her. And she's just young. 5'9" freshman. She's going to be good, too. 1:39 to go. Blue Comets down by 3, 19-16. Corey Babcock, almost an illegal screen. Corey Babcock gets in the lane, throws it off the rim, no good. She gets her own rebound. She's going to get a Shields. Shields penetrates. They're going to call traveling. She's taken off before she puts the ball on the floor, and sometimes you get to going too fast. And I can't be mad at her because I love the aggressive. A lot of times with young girls, Nolan, you can't get them to be aggressive. You can't get them to play confident. I don't want her to turn that off. Just slow down just a little bit, but don't turn that off. Now Scott deflects it off the leg of Madeline Craner. Right into our little table here. Nolan, where were you at on that one? I want to see Nolan get on the floor. Nolan's like, ain't happening, brother. Ain't happening. 1:15 to go in the half. Bullpups up 19-16. Long court pass and cross court pass. And Corey's just a little late anticipating that pass. And she went for it and she bumped the girl. And that'll be the 8th team foul for the Blue Comets. So 1-1 now. 1-1 and for Hightower. Her first one's up and it's good. She's just a freshman also. Raya Hightower. Now listen, this is the biggest lead of the ball game for the Bullpups. They're up by 4 now. 1:11 to go. The second free throw's off the mark. Rebound Craner. Craner's now dribbling up the floor to Babcock here on the sideline. Babcock pulls back. She's going to give it to Shields. Shields now to Bogle. Bogle in the middle of the lane, over to Babcock. Babcock goes baseline, pulls up 5-footer, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Washburn. 52 seconds to go in the half. Blue Comets down by 4. It's 20-16. And boy, the defense of the Bullpups has, 10-second call. Didn't see that coming. But the defense of the Bullpups has really shut off the water of the Blue Comets on offense. Right now, the Bullpups are playing the utility company and have shut off the water of the Blue Comets. I mean, the bill is due. They've been in this zone for the most part, and it's been a tough time for the Blue Comets. Here comes Corey Babcock, middle of the lane penetration. Runner blocked by number 20, Raya Hightower. And here come the Bullpups now. They give it to Scott. 30 seconds to go in the half. It's 20-16. And there she goes. She's going to penetrate. Oh, they're going to call offensive foul on her. She lowered her shoulder, got the bump. Displaced. Dude, I'm telling you right now, Noah. Peyton Shields is a baller. She's a baller, man, flat out. She come to play basketball today. Right now, she's the main one playing with that energy, that basketball energy. She's ready to play. She's ready to play. She's ready to play. She penetrates middle lane, kick over, deflected. Hightower deflecting. Hightower is up at the top of that 2-3 zone, and she's got long arms. Here comes Kamiska here on the sideline to Washburn. Washburn penetrates, crossover, loses it, picks it up, loses it again, throws it up, and they're going to call a foul. I don't know about that one there, Nolan. We're going to be nice to him. It's the officials' first game too, Nolan. And that's the Brianna Wagner's third foul. Shooting the 1-and-1. Washburn's at the line. She's scored a basket so far. She's got 2 points at least for Caney, I believe. 5 seconds to go here in the half. Bullpups lead at 20-16. She's shooting on the front end of the 1-and-1. The shot is up. It's off the mark. Rebound. And we're going to go the other way. We got an over-the-back call, looks like, or a push down low, technically speaking, by Kimberly Owens. And that's only the 6th team foul for Caney. The Blue Comets have 9 team fouls. 4 seconds to go in the half. They get into Corey Babcock. She's in the middle of the court. She's going to pull up for the 3. Ooh, and she just missed it. And boy, all of a sudden, the Blue Comets shooting is not there. And the Blue Comets now at the half down, believe it or not, 20-16. 20-16. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll talk a little bit about some of these stats. I got my statistician on it. He's going to give us some of these stats coming up here for our halftime show. So stay locked. We got more coming, and you listen to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
J. Hatfield is a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years in the car dealership industry. With 7 dealerships spanning across Kansas and Missouri, you can trust us to find you the car that you've been looking for. Check out our inventory online at jhatfield.net or give us a call at 620-433-4964 to come in for a test drive today. J. Hatfield, located at 1401 West Beach Street in Chanute.
A warm atmosphere, delicious coffee, and great service. That's exactly what you want from your favorite coffee shop, right? With Java Junction, that's exactly what you get. Come in and enjoy our pastries, smoothies, lunch options, handcrafted coffee drinks, and now ice cream. Hang out and enjoy conversations and free Wi-Fi in our cozy seating area. Or if you're on the go, take advantage of our drive-thru window. Java Junction, located at 425 West Main Street in Chanute.
Training just got better. With Iron Ethos Gym, you get high-velocity kinetics training that is personalized to get you in shape. Iron Ethos is a community here to work out together, motivate each other, and compete to better ourselves from the day before. We are more than just a gym. We are a way of life and are bonded by it. Come on down and see our many discounts and memberships tailored just for you.
Inertia Health and Fitness is here to offer you the fitness needs you have been looking for. Enjoy the feature of their 24-hour gym along with their women's fitness center, tanning services, and the Inertia Beauty Bar Salon. Don't just focus on fitness, take advantage of the daily grind. Inertia's Nutrition Club, offering healthy protein shakes and different energy teas. Inertia Health and Fitness, located at 2816 South Santa Fe in Chanute.
Here in Chanute, Kansas, where the Blue Comet ladies are down 16-20 to the Caney Valley Bullpups. Right now leading the way for the Blue Comet girls in scoring. Corey Babcock has 4 points and 4 rebounds. Madeline Craner has 4 points. And then we got a couple players with some threes. We got a couple players with each with a 3 apiece. And that's how it's shaken out in the first half. The Blue Comets got off to a great start. They hit their first 2 threes. Bogle hit a 3. Babcock hit a 3. They actually made their first 3 threes. No, their first 2 threes there. Babcock made a 3, and then Bogle hit a 3. And then it's been kind of a difficult night from three-point land since then. Blue Comets have had a hard time with that Caney zone. And then you look at the Caney side of things, and boy, Sage Scott, great first time for her. Kaminska, great first half for her. Anna Washburn came on, had a great first half. She asserted herself. And then you got to tip your hat to Raya Hightower. She came in defensively. She's up at the top on that 2-3, and she's getting deflections and causing problems with the jump shot. And so right now you got to tip your hat to Caney Valley. They've come into the Blue Comet gym and really made it difficult for the girls tonight. Now, the girls have had some shots they've missed that they want back. I mean, Corey's got some good looks. His first game of the year first, she won some of those shots back, and that's a very difficult thing to process, that mental part of the ball game. And so, yeah, Coach Fox can stay positive. I think the girls are right there. They're a couple possessions away from breaking this game open. It's just going to be a matter of them getting that confidence back and playing confidence. So far, game ball on the Blue Comet side of things goes to Peyton Shields. She came out. She's got 4 rebounds for the Blue Comets. She's got a couple of steals, couple of deflections. She's making things happen on defense. She's got some turnovers. She's got a little hurry, got called for some traveling in that first half. But she's just a freshman, and you've got to love the word I've been searching for, Nolan, is poise. She's got some poise, and I've just been impressed with Peyton Shields in this first half. A lot of young kids playing in this ball game for both sides. Both sides got young players. Sage Scott's just a sophomore. She's the lead scorer. She has at least 12, 16 for Caney. I don't know how many she has, but she has at least 12 or 16 for them. And then you got to be impressed with the freshman Hightower, the freshman Washburn. You got to be impressed with both those freshmen thus far in this ball game. If you're a Caney Bullpup fan, we have some of them listening on this broadcast too. So right now, this is any woman's game here going into this second half, and it's going to boil down to first of all, the Caney Valley and the rebounds. Man, they got a lot of second chance attempts, and they just, if they were making all their second chance attempts, they'd be up by almost 10 in this ball game. The Blue Comets have got to do a better job on the defensive side. On the defensive side of the ball game, rebounding. That's the first thing, and we did kind of clean it up in the second half. And then the second thing that has to happen for the Blue Comets is getting the ball in the hole. We've just got to make some of those open looks, and it just boils down to mental toughness, setting your feet, and doing what you know you do. And then it's the first game of the year, and when it's the first game of the year, it doesn't always go well when it comes to the shooting thing. And so you got to really just keep shooting the ball with no conscience. You can't have a conscience when you're shooting the ball. So hopefully Bogle and Babcock can get going on the outside. We just got to stay aggressive and stay confident here. A lot of good basketball still to be played, and this is a good first game of the year. So glad you're tuned in. You're listening to Blue Comet basketball. We're going to take another 2-minute break right now. Blue Comet's down 20-16 at the half. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll be right back with more basketball coming up. Back here in Chanute, Kansas, I'm DJ Dangerfield, alongside my statistician, Nolan Emke. The Blue Comets are down here at the half, 20-16. And what's interesting is the Blue Comets only scored 2 points in that second quarter, a layup by Peyton Shields. And that's the only basket the Blue Comets got in that second quarter, is they had a hard time making their open looks against the Caney Valley zone. And so it'll be interesting to see what Coach Fox is designing for the girls here in the second half. And interesting enough, only 2 points in that second quarter. So, and I tell you what, at one point, it was 8-1. It was 8-1 at one point in this ball game, and the Blue Comets did an exceptional job of getting turnovers and finishing. And then 19-8 run by Caney. Caney settled down, less turnovers, and got stops on defense, and now they're believing. And so now you got a dogfight on your hands. And so you're hoping the Blue Comets can come out and establish themselves. Now, starting off the second half, the Blue Comets will start the half with the basketball. The Blue Comets play a lot of players on the floor for the Blue Comets. They'll want to keep that going. But it's just going to be a matter of the shooters finding a rhythm, finding their confidence. You know, confidence is a big thing, and right now Caney has it. And then you get momentum. So you get a little confidence, get a little momentum going, and this is why we play sports, actually. Anything can happen. So if you're Caney, you know, you got to be a believer. Now, the Blue Comets need to do what they do best, and that's where I know Coach Fox is frustrated. Just play your game. It's not like they're taking away. They're not defensively taking away from us. We're getting good looks. We're just not finishing. So this is a mental toughness thing at this point, and a coach's defense and a parent's defense. What do you do with mental toughness? I mean, it just boils down to each kid knowing what that word means and making it happen. And I'm a believer in Corey Babcock, and I think she's about as mentally tough in her age bracket as they come. And I'm confident this young lady's going to get it going here in this second half. She's definitely the best talent on the floor right now, but you got to tip your hat to Sage Scott from Caney. The sophomores come out here and competed, and when Corey Babcock was no longer guarding her, boy, she took over this ball game in that late end of the first quarter, going in the second quarter. So here we go. Blue Comets starting with the basketball. Blue Comets starting with the basketball here to start the half. Throwing it in for the Blue Comets is Bogle. Out on the floor right now for the Blue Comets, you got Bogle, you got Babcock, you got Wagner, you got Craner, you got Catron. On the floor for Caney, you got Cummings, you got Scott, you got Washburn, you got Simmons, you got Kaminska. They're in their zone. Babcock with the penetration over to Wagner. Wagner, a quick pass to Bogle. Bogle now over to Catron, who, no pressure, just turned it over. That's an unforced turnover there. And right now, Blue Comets trying to find their identity in this first game. And that was something, I don't know if you noticed, no, when Wagner caught that ball, she didn't even look at the basket. She was looking to pass the whole way. And, I mean, got to be a threat. Here comes Scott now penetrating against Babcock. Woman-to-woman defense by the Blue Comets. Scott now on the wing. She's doing a lot of dribbling. She gets in the lane, throws up a runner, no good rebound. Babcock, great defense by Babcock. She does a good job when Babcock's guarding her. Babcock does a good, they're going to call it carry on Babcock, and that's 2 turnovers in a row. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Babcock disagrees. It's old school officials out here. Old school officials out here. And here comes Cummings for Caney. Over to Washburn in the corner. She's going to penetrate on the ground. Picks up her dribble. Gets over to Cummings. Cummings down the middle of the lane. Jump shot off the glass, no good. Little runner in the lane, no good. And look at that. Craner now leaking out. And Craner knows how to get down that floor. She catches it, goes up off the glass, and it's good. And now it's a 3-point game, 2-point game. 7:10 to go on the third. Blue Comets down 18-20 to Caney Valley. Corey picking up Scott early. Scott gets down the floor. She's looking at the defense, looking over the offense. Here goes Cummings with the dribble off by Wagner, blocked by Craner. That's her second block of the game, and here comes Bogle. Bogle with Craner on the run. Scott deflects it, knocks out of bounds, and Craner came over and helped side defense with the block on Cummins. And here comes the sub now. Hightower's coming in for Cummins, and that's a good sub by Coach Washburn. Hightower, great job on defense for Caney. She's just a freshman. But I tell you what, she's really long. She's got long limbs. Makes it very difficult for the Blue Comets. 3 in the corner by Babcock. Good, and the Blue Comets take the lead back. That's Babcock's second 3 of the night. Makes it 21-20, 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Hightown. Working against that woman-to-woman defense, going against Wagner. She crosses over, goes up, loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. And that's what happens when you have a freshman. That's the give and take. Hightower's really helped on defense. That time she lost it, thought she was fouled, lost it out of bounds. And it's a turnover, the first turnover of the half for Caney. Here comes Corey Babcock now down the floor for the Blue Comets. Corey Babcock penetrates down the lane. She kicks it over to Katrin. Katrin over to Bogle. Bogle here up in the front of the key for 3. No good. Battle for the board. Wagner battles, but Kamiska touches it last. Boy, Kamiska's strong. Knocked Wagner down. But Kamiska couldn't hang on to the ball. And that's another thing the Caney has done a great job of. They've done a good job of leaving the Blue Comets just to one shot. Catching out over to Corey, inside to Madeline Craner. Craner bump, no call. She throws up a left-hand hook, no good. Out to Katrin, Katrin over to Babcock. Babcock sets her feet for 3 on the wing, knocks it down, back-to-back threes. And I told you, Nolan, I was confident she'd find herself, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here. Blue Comets lead it 24-20, 5-6 to go in the third quarter. Listen to Comet Vision. 30-second timeout.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll to bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business for the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve. Partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 108 West Main or give us a call at 620-431-0570 to learn more.
Fred's Treads is your locally owned and operated tire shop that is serving the needs of Chanute and Southeast Kansas. Come see us for all of your tire and automotive needs. Proud supporter of our Chanute Blue Comet Sports.
Back here in Chanute, Blue Comets now have taken the lead 24-20. They're on an 8-0 run. They're putting the pressure on Caney Valley. Back-to-back threes by Corey Babcock have extended this lead for the Blue Comets. Now here comes Scott down the lane. She's going to kick it out to Hightower. Hightower being guarded by Wagner on that far side corner. They go inside to Kamiska. Kamiska storage on Bogle. She hooked her, and she threw it off, and they're going to call it travel. And Kamiska hooked Bogle. She chicken-winged her, trying to get to the basket. And she got called for travel, and that's another turnover for Caney Valley. That's their third one of this half. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Hightower guarding Babcock. Babcock now with the screen. She's going to get the catcher on the wing. Back over to Madeline Craner. Craner over to Wagner for 3 on the wing. And she knocks it down, and that's 3 threes in a row for the Blue Comets. And here they go, knocking down shots with a 7-point lead here in the third quarter. And they're going to call a carry and another turnover for the Caney Valley Bullpups. That's their third turnover in this half. They've had 3 possessions, 3 turnovers now here in a row. Here comes Babcock. Caney staying in that 2-3. Babcock gets into the middle lane, over to Wagner in the corner for another 3. She knocks down her second 3 in a row. It's now a 10-point lead for the Blue Comets, and now they're on their run. And I told you they could bust this game open. Here comes Scott. Corey's chasing her. That was a carry, no call. And they're going to call a foul on Babcock as Scott was going. I thought she got away with the carry. Boy, that Scott is fast. Corey was running alongside her, and they called her for a bump. I believe that's her second foul there, Corey Babcock's second foul. First team foul of the half. And the Blue Comets now on a 14-0 run. Caney Valley has yet to score. The Blue Comets have forced some turnovers and got some stops. But We got Brinley Bancroft checking in the ball game and Peyton Shields checking the ball game for the Blue Comets. Caney's not going to throw the ball in. They get out to Scott. Long three for Scott. Short. Rebound, Bancroft. And here come the Blue Comets. Corey Babcock on the far sideline. She's going to go into Bogle. Bogle in the middle of the lane gets her shot blocked by Hightower. Over to Wagner. Wagner over to Corey Babcock. Babcock with the long three, and boom! That's her third one of the half. And the Blue Comets up by 13 now, their largest lead. Here comes Hightower on the run, the freshman, layup off the glass, and that's the first basket of the of the half for Caney Valley. Here comes Peyton Shields, great pass to Brinley Bancroft by Peyton Shields with the assist, and Bancroft with the kiss off the glass. And the Blue Comets up by 13. It's 35-22, 3:58 to go in the quarter. Here comes Hightower. Blue Comets in their woman-on-woman defense. Scott being guarded by Corey Babcock, and that's the difference. Corey has just shut off Scott. This is some leadership. She travels. And I mean Corey Babcock, playing the utility company, Nolan, has shut off Scott's water. We got a sub coming in the ball game. McVeigh comes in for Simmons, and Scott's having a tough time now because Corey Babcock has done a great job defensively. And it's a 13-point lead, 3:38 to go in the quarter. Corey Babcock now with the penetration on Kaminska. Off the glass and the foul. Hoop and some harm. And Babcock with the finish. And she has asserted herself in this third quarter. And she's made it very clear she is the best player on this court. 15-point lead now for the Blue Comets.
Number 15, senior Corey Babcock.
And she makes the free throw, the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Boy, Corey Babcock has taken over this quarter. Here comes Hightower under some pressure by Peyton Shields. They trap her over there on the sideline. They're going to get it to McVeigh. McVeigh barrels down the lane. They're going to call a foul on Brinley. I thought Brinley's playing good defense, but a little bit too much body on McVeigh. And now Canes will get the ball out on underneath their own basket. Second team foul of the half for the Blue Comets. They're going to get the ball into Hightower. Hightower with the long three. Off the mark. Rebound by Kaminska. Bodies everywhere. Loses the ball out of bounds. They're laughing. 3:18 to go. Blue Comets up by 16. Man, you got to tip your hat to the Blue Comets. There's Scott now being guarded by Shields. They go inside to McVeigh, and they're going to call a foul on Brinley Bancroft again. And here comes Madeline Craner and Wagner back to check in, and Brinley's like, that's her second foul. She picked up two really quick. The Blue Comets, man, 22 points in this quarter. Hightower in the corner, takes a big step on the baseline, gets it now inside to Washburn. Washburn knocks down the jumper in the middle of the lane, just inside the free throw. And the Blue Comets now up by 14. Shields gets into a little trouble, but she kicks it out to Catron. Over to Corey Babcock. Corey Babcock, another three. Oh, just off the mark. Rebound McVeigh for Caney Valley. And we got a jump ball. We got a jump ball with Madeline Craner and McVeigh down low. Madeline Craner just a ball hawk. Madeline Craner down there ball hawking. They're picking them up full court. Catcher that time with the tip. Ooh, that was almost deflected off of Caney, but it'll be Bullpup basketball. 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Blue Comets lead at 38-24. They're going to get the ball to Scott. Here comes Scott down the near sideline here. She's on the run, goes up strong, left-hand layup, no good. Deflected by Craner. Rebound to Caney Valley. Battle for the loose board and pulled down by Catron. Strong with the ball was Catron. Here comes Babcock now racing down the floor. Cross-court pass to Wagner. Wagner long three short. She follows her own shot. Battle for the loose ball, picked up by Shields. Shields is fouled. The out-of-bounds Blue Comets. And she was fouled, it looks like, by Washburn.
Foul charge 2. Caney Valley number 22, Anna Washburn, her second personal foul.
Corey Babcock now throwing it in for the Blue Comets. Babcock long three, no good. Loose ball scrum on the ground. She's battling down by herself. Timeout on the floor was Caney. Caney Vallon is going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. Blue Comets lead at 38-24. You listen to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
I'm Grace Thompson, the Vice President of the Chanute FFA chapter. FFA is a youth organization that is an intercurricular activity in school. It not only prepares you for your career, but also helps you develop leadership qualities that can be used in your life. We have many opportunities to compete in contests or just have fun with your friends and classmates. You can compete in tests or judging, or even just attend our monthly meetings. Overall, FFA is a wonderful opportunity to learn new things and real-life tools while having fun. Because FFA is all about learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve.
Back here in Chanute, the Blue Comets lead at 38-24 in the third quarter with 2:18 to go. Blue Comets have scored 22 points. They were down by 4 at the start of this quarter. 17 points, 12 in this quarter by Corey Babcock. And she has found herself 3 threes and a free throw. Blue Comets with the steal. Boy, they're putting the pressure on. Here comes Peyton Shields with another assist to Babcock. Babcock now has 19, and it's 40-24. Great pass by Shields to Babcock. Great finish. Blue Comets putting the pressure on. Here comes Scott. Scott breaks the double team. She's on the move. Down the middle lane, fakes the pass. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by McVeigh. Out to Hightower. Long 17-footer, and it's good. And Hightower eats the open shot. Now she's picking up Babcock here early. And Hightower, just a freshman. Boy, she's asserting herself in this ball game also. Future looks bright for Washburn, Hightower, and Scott for Caney Valley. Out to Peyton. Peyton penetrates off the glass. She's fouled on the shot. Peyton Shields penetrating, getting to the basket, making it happen. She's going to shoot 2. That's the third team foul for Caney, the first foul of the ball game for Mary Cummings. Speaking of the future, here's Peyton Shields with the free throw. She knocks it down. She's been getting assists, getting rebounds, penetrating. You've got to be impressed with this young girl's poise. But at the end of the day, Corey Babcock has made it very clear. Boy, she has 19 tonight, unofficially. My statistician, Nolan Imke, keeping stats for me. Including this third quarter, she came out and really assorted herself. Peyton Shields knocks down both of her free throws, 42-26. The Blue Comets have taken away a lot as they've been picking up full court pressure here. Here comes McVeigh. Down the floor, stolen away by Shields. Here she goes to Babcock. Up the floor, she leads Babcock with it. Layup off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kamiska. Kamiska now to Scott. Being guarded by Shields. Look at Shields get up on Scott. And she knocks it away. Look at Shields making it happen, man. This girl is competitive. Making it hard on Scott. And she might have fouled her, but it don't matter. She is playing this game the right way. Here comes Bogle into the ball game. She coming in for Corey. Corey's over there stretching. Here's Cummings for Caney Valley. 1:05 to go. Blue Comets in the third quarter. Blue Comets lead at 42-26. There's Scott on the far near side wing. She's going to penetrate middle of the lane. Runner in the middle of the lane. No good. Rebound. Madeline Craner. And here she comes. Ooh. Ooh. She keeps it, kicks it out to Bogle. Bogle over to Shields. Shields now penetrates back to Bogle. Bogle for a 3. Top of the key. Short. Battle for the board. Pulled down by Craner. Craner misses it. Another battle for the board is going to be Kaminska come away with it. That time Craner missed the inside jumper. She's asking for a sub. And here comes Hightower. All the way Hightower goes without being stopped. Craner pulls it down. She asked for a sub, but now here she goes dribbling down the floor. It's something about having the basketball. You no longer feel tired. Madeline Craner down the lane. She's no longer tired, Coach. I changed my mind. Oh, she went and tried to finish with her left hand. And Madeline Craner's not going to shoot 2. Wait, no. What'd they call, Nolan? Well, they must have called travel. I made a miss. I missed the call there. I was admiring Craner going to the basket with the left hand. Oh, man. she was tired there for a second, but boy, you get that ball, you ain't tired no more, no, ain't that right? It's like that in soccer too, ain't it? You be tired, but here come the ball, you ready to go, ain't you? 18 seconds to go in the quarter, and they're gonna call a foul on Peyton Shields. She thought she had a steal. They called a foul that time. And that's maybe making up for a little of that arm action here earlier. And ever since the Blue Comets have started picking them up full court, they have not been able to really handle that pressure. Talking about the Bullpups. Grace Thompson just checked in the ball game. The sophomore for Chanute. Here comes Hightower on the far side. Going up the floor, under pressure, they're trapping. Cummings loses it. And boy, here come the Blue Comets. The Blue Comets lose it out of bounds, deflected by Hightower. J.C. Costin that time threw it away. And excuse me, the freshman threw it away, and it's going to be Bullpup ball. 7 seconds to go here in the quarter. 26-42. More trapping going on. Here comes Kaminska. Kaminska to Hightower. Hightower, long three off the glass. No good. And that's how we end the third quarter. And boy, what about those Blue Comets coming out in that third quarter, extending that lead. It's 42-26 going to the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. More Blue Comet basketball here on Comet Vision.
What do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau agent Twyla McMillan in Chanute at 620-432-0006.
Emprise is a family-owned, customer-focused community bank committed to empowering people to thrive. With products tailored to your needs combined with innovation and service, Emprise strives to exceed your expectations by providing the financial tools and trusted advice you expect. Learn more at emprisebank.com. Member FDIC.
Back here in Chanute, Kansas, where the Blue Comets lead it 42-26 after having a 26-point third quarter. Leading scorer right now for the Blue Comets, Corey Babcock, with 19 of the Blue Comets' 42 points. And boy, she got hot in that third quarter. Here she is now with her penetration on Hightower. Kicks out to Wagner. Wagner over to Bogle. Bogle over to Catron. Catron penetrates baseline. Goes up, cross-court pass to Babcock for three in the corner, and she knocks it down. And that's her fifth three of the ball game. 22 points for Babcock. And they are full court picking up the pressure here for Caney. Here comes Scott. It's 45-26, 7:27 to go in the ball game. Scott now being guarded by Babcock. It's woman-to-woman defense here. Scott, long three off the screen, no good. That time nobody gets the rebound. Hightower comes away with it. She shoots a three on the far side wing, off the glass and good. And so Hightower, the freshman, the bank is open. The bank is open. Long cross-court pass, fall-court pass to Wagner. And then look at that. Madeline Craner gets off the save by Wagner, almost went out of bounds. And now Craner's going to go to the free throw line. Craner with the left-handed version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. She's swinging that left-hand hook shot. She's wearing Jordan's numbers. She got on number 23 and the North Carolina colors. She's shooting two at the line. Madeline Craner's first free throw of the night, I believe. Is that her first one? Yeah. Knocks it down. My statistician, Nolan Emke, over here, keeping track. 7 minutes to go in the ball game for the most part. 7:01. Blue Comets lead at 46-29. And boy, in this second half, unbelievable how the Blue Comets just come out and this defense made it really tough for Caney. Scott now with the ball being guarded by Babcock. They're setting the screen maybe for Scott. No. They're going to go up the floor to Hightower. And boy, they're on the run. Hightower on the run. Boy, what a game she's having. Blocked by Craner. Craner with her third block in this ball game. Here comes Babcock. Babcock down the middle of the lane, layup off the glass. No good. Craner with the offensive rebound off the glass. No good. Pulled down by Kimberly Owens. Here comes Hightower here on the near side on the sideline. Boy, what a half she's having. The last 3 quarters for Hightower. She has asserted herself in this ball game. If you're just now tuned in, Blue Comets were down by 4 at the half, and they have come out in the third quarter and scored 26 points, and they have the lead here in the fourth, 46-29. Deflected by Babcock. It's going to be blue. It's going to be Caney Valley ball. We got subs coming in. I got Brindley Bancroft coming in for Craner. Peyton Shields coming in for Corey Babcock. Ball being thrown in by Caney Valley here. Going to get to Scott in the corner, being guarded by Peyton Shields. Peyton Shields putting the pressure on Scott. This is a nice little matchup right here, Nolan. Almost a turnover. Good defense by Peyton Shields. There's Hightower now. Woman-to-woman defense by the Blue Comets. Bancroft guarding number 32, and she gets a steal. Great job by Bancroft with the steal. Hightower almost got a steal there. Catron over in the corner. Back to Bogle. Over here to Wagner. Long 3, off the mark, rebound. Scott. Here comes Scott weaving through the Blue Comet defense. She's going down the floor. And she was bumped. They're going to call a block. I don't know if Bogle moved or not. I think if you're Bogle, you want to continue to play it that way. And you got to tip your hat to Scott. She drew the contact with her Euro step. Her first shot is up, and boy, I think that's her first point of the half. They have done a good job of making it very difficult for Scott, and you could tell Corey Babcock made it clear you are not going to score. Second free throw on the way. Babcock's back in the ball game for the Blue Comets. Here comes Peyton Shields now racing down the court. She gets into the middle of the lane. Penetrate, loses control of the ball. Tries to save it through a Blue Comets legs, and here comes Scott again. Scott now hesitates, goes baseline, loses control of the ball, deflects off of Brindley Bancroft, out of bounds. And boy, we've seen an assortment. We've seen Scott do the hesitation. We've seen her do the crossover. Several moves we've seen by Scott tonight. We've seen her do a step back, cutter. It's Simmons off the glass, no good. And they're going to call a push by Simmons down low off of the miss, going for the offensive rebound. Good job by Catron of blocking out, securing that rebound. It's 46-30 now. Here comes Peyton Shields. And you got to love that if you're Corey. Peyton Shields is able to bring the ball down the floor. It takes a lot of pressure off of Peyton. It takes a lot of pressure off of Corey. Good penetration by Peyton. She draws the hip check. She goes down, middle of the lane. Blue Comets up by 16, 5:14 to go here in the ball game. That's going to be the 16th foul for Caney Valley. Over to Catron in the corner. There's Peyton Shields. No, back to Babcock in the corner. Looking inside is Babcock. She's going to penetrate in the middle of the lane. She's going to do a runner in the middle of the lane. Hook shot, no good. Loose ball on the ground, picked up by Brindley Bancroft. She's going to be pushed down by Washburn. And so Bancroft's going to shoot the 1-and-1 player control foul. Brindley's had a good game tonight, too. Very aggressive, plays both sides of the ball, has a nose for the ball. She's as tough as they come. Young, too. She's just a sophomore. First shot is up. Free throws off the mark. And there she is again, battling for the loose ball, but Washburn keeps it. They're going to call a foul on Peyton Shields. She doesn't agree with the ref. She goes on a little walk. And that's the 16th foul for the Blue Comets. 4:59. It's Peyton Shields' first foul. She's now guarding Scott. She's making it tough for the denial, and it's going to be stolen away by Corey Babcock. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Washburn. Babcock steals it away, goes inside to Bancroft. Bancroft faces up to Shields. Shields now out to Catron. Catron over to Babcock for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Blue Comets again. Over to Babcock. Babcock penetrates. Runner off the glass, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Pulled down by Babcock again. Inside they go to Bancroft. Over on the wing to Shields. Blue Comets, 4 offensive rebounds in this possession. Shields now being guarded by Scott. Over to Wagner now. A little handoff to Wagner. It looks like they're in their women-to-women defense is Caney. Babcock being guarded by Washburn. She's going to penetrate. Left hand, off the glass, no good. Battle for the board, pulled down by Hightower. Stolen away by Babcock. She throws it up and she's fouled. And she's going to shoot 1-and-1, Babcock is. And that's just a good old-fashioned guarding the basketball for Caney Valley. They're not guarding that basketball after they get the rebound. And the Blue Comets are ball hawking. Madeline Craner checking in for the Blue Comets now. She's coming in for Bancroft. Good minutes by Bancroft tonight. Corey Babcock at the line, 4:08 to go here in the ball game. It's the 1-and-1 for her. Shots up, and it is good. Another sub. Bogle comes in for Wagner. So right now on the floor for the Blue Comets, you got Bogle, you got Shields, you got Babcock, you got Catron, and you got Craner. Free throw off the mark for Corey Babcock. Blue Comets lead at 47-30. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here comes Scott for Caney. A good defense by Peyton Shields. Cross-court pass to Cummings. Off the glass and short. Battle for the loose ball. Pulled down by McVeigh over to Hightower, and Hightower's going to be fouled, it looks like, by Bogle. And then an offensive rebound for Caney that time. McVeigh was able to pull it down. She got it over to Hightower. Hightower's fouled. And that's Bogle's 4th, 7th team foul for the Blue Comets. 3:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Blue Comets lead at 47-30. First shot on the way by Hightower, short. And here comes the sub for the Blue Comets. Wagner's now subbing in for Bogle. Bogle's got 4. Hightower's second free throw on its way. It's up. It's off the mark. Rebound Comiska. Comiska goes up and is blocked by Craner. No, they call a foul on Craner. Craner's got 4 blocks tonight, and that time they called her with a little bit of wrist, they think. So Comiska's going to shoot 2 on the offensive rebound. That's going to be Craner's 3rd foul, the 8th team foul for the Blue Comets. Comiska goes up for the free throw line, shoots the first free throw. It's good, makes it 47-31, 3:49 to go here in the ball game. Second free throw up, and it's good. Comiska knocks down both. It's a 15-point game here. With 3:49 to go the ball game. Here comes Peyton Shields now, being guarded by Scott. Caney Valley's in woman-to-woman defense here. Here on the wing, Wagner being guarded by Cummings. Over to Catron. Over in the corner of Babcock being guarded by Hightower. Babcock penetrates baseline. They call it travel. And I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's over officiating is what we call that, Nolan. But it's their first game too, Nolan. I mean, it's your first game as officials, and officials are human beings too, and all you can do is call your game. Here comes Scott. So you're going to bring it down the floor under some pressure. Blue Comets still attacking on defense. Comiska being guarded by Peyton. Listen, Peyton is going to ball hawk you. Hightower now on the wing being guarded by Wagner. Wagner thought about taking it. Now the ball's dead. They're going to, inside to Cummings. The ball was deflected by Catron, and they call a bump by her. That'd be the Blue Comets' 9th team foul. We'll send Cummings to the line now. That's the 3rd foul for Catron. Cummings shooting a 1-and-1. She knocks it down. It's now 47-33. Second free throw on the way. Knocks it down. 13-point lead. And you got to hand it to Caney Valley. They're still putting the pressure on. They're not giving up on this thing. Oh, ball thrown away by Peyton Shields. Stolen by number 24, Kaminska. She knocks it off the glass, and it's good, and now it's a 11-point lead. Here comes Shields now down the floor. Gets it over to Wagner in the corner. Off the mark, rebound Catron. Good job by Catron making the offensive rebound, but turnover off of Madeline Craner's head. And Babcock now picks up a steal. Another turnover for Caney Valley. Here's Babcock on the penetration. Timeout, good timeout by Coach Fox. 2:45 to go into the ball game. Blue Comets lead at 47-36. We'll take a 30-second timeout here also. You listen to Blue Comet Basketball on Comet Vision.
At Chanute Recreation, we are dedicated to our mission of establishing and organizing programs, activities, and events that enrich the lives of our community and enhance the quality of life. We believe that planned recreational and leisure activities and accessibility to parks and recreational facilities should be available to all those who reside in Chanute and surrounding areas. Come visit the Rec Center and Lakeview Recreation Area and Sports Complex to see all that we have to offer. Chanute Recreation will always be committed to strengthening our community by connecting people through healthy activity.
Back here in Chanute, fourth quarter, 2:45 to go in the ball game. The Blue Comets lead by 11, 47-36. Caney Valley's not going away. Blue Comets throwing it in. They're going to get the ball at half court here. Corey Babcock now setting it up here. Woman-to-woman defense by Caney Valley. Craner over to Shields here on the near side wing. Penetrate by Shields on Scott. Out to Bogle. Bogle gets it to Babcock. Babcock off the grass. Great pass. Great cut by Babcock. That gives her 25. The Blue Comets have the lead 49-36. They're picking them up full court. Here comes Hightower. Breaking that press. Wagner knocks that ball away. It's going to go out of bounds. Good job by Wagner getting the deflection there. Breaking up that break. 2:12 to go. 49-36, Blue Comets lead it. Sub coming to the ball game. Washburn now checking in the ball game for Mary Cummings. Those good minutes by Mary Cummings that trip. Good minutes by the senior. Here's Scott now on the wing. Long three, and it's short. And Madeline Craner battling for the loose ball with Comiskey on loose ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession are going to Caney Valley. Caney Valley's going to take it out underneath their own basket. Cutters. Out to Scott, almost on the way by Shields. Scott's able to hang on to it. She penetrates middle of the lane. Craner comes up, causes us some problems with that. Gets the rebound, and here comes Corey Babcock on the far side. Now back in the middle of the court. Over to Wagner. Wagner with the layup out the glass. No good. Rebound Comiskey. Comiskey now runs into some issues with Shields, and she's going to get over to Scott. Scott guarding Shields now. Shields guarding Scott now. Shields has got him. She is up on Scott, making it difficult. The count is on. Shields, man. This girl is tenacious. 1:29 to go. Blue Comets lead at 49-36. Hightower tries to go inside to Washburn. No good, and the foul's going to be called maybe on Wagner. I can't tell for sure who they called on. Maybe it's on Craner. Craner wanted to make another block. She has been doing a good job down low, causing difficult shots or blocking shots. The foul was on Madeline Craner. That's her fourth team foul. Washburn's going to the line. Boy, she's had a great game tonight, too. The freshman for Caney. First free throw's up, and it's off. Coach rolled her eyes. Mom didn't like that, Nolan. Mom thought she should make that one. Sub coming in the ball game for the Blue Comets. Kearney Fulmer. And to the parents, I hope I pronounced that right. Kearney Fulmer checking in the ball game. 5'10" freshman. Man, I'm impressed with the amount of young players that get on the floor today. Man. A lot of young kids on the floor. Washburn makes the second free throw. 1:23 to go in the ball game. It's 49-37. Corey Babcock's going to bring it down. She's being guarded by Hightower. Babcock, middle of the floor. She likes this. She likes to be in the middle of the floor. She gets it to Fulmer. Fulmer kicks it out to Shields. Shields fakes the three, gets the middle lane over to Babcock in the corner. Babcock does a great job of holding it, waiting to get a better shot. Babcock, middle lane over in the corner. Now the Blue Comets now just holding on to that ball, hoping to get a last shot here, playing keep away. So the Blue Comets came out in that third quarter and asserted themselves, Nolan. They really came out. They made shots, being led by their senior, Corey Babcock. Corey Babcock came out in the second half and really did a good job knocking down shots and asserting herself and then getting stops on defense. turnover by the Blue Comets, and Hightower streaking down the floor. 29 seconds to go in the ballgame. Blue Comets lead at 49-37. So great, a tale of two halves here. The Blue Comets only had 16 points at the end of the first half. As Bogle fouls out. And that's what you want to do. That first game of the year, go ahead and foul out, girl. It means I was guarding somebody. J.C. Costin checks in for her second time tonight. Blue Comets have 10 team fouls. 29 and 8/10 of a second here to go in the ball game. Blue Comets lead at 49-37. Hightower's at the line. Shot misses on the front end of the iron. Hightower, the freshman. She's coming at a good game. She's long. She's caused some deflection. She's made some shots difficult for the Blue Comets tonight in that zone. She misses both free throws. Corey Babcock pulls down another rebound. Here comes Babcock. She's going to pull it out. Being guarded by Hightower, and Corey Babcock's going to keep it. She's going to hold on to it 18 seconds. Blue Comets up by 12. Clock is ticking. Hightower comes out and sees she can get the official to count. Corey Babcock goes by her. Corey's going to hold on to it. Hightower don't have a chance as a freshman, trying to guard Babcock one-on-one. So Corey's going to hold on to it here as the Blue Comets will pull this one out 49-37. A tale of two halves. I got some statistics for you by my statistician, Nolan Emke, coming up. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll talk about the tale of two halves. This is the Blue Comet basketball on Comet Vision.
Country Place Senior Living and Memory Care are Chanute's newest assisted living residences. Country Place is where seniors truly feel at home, remain active, and maintain their dignity. Life as you want it, care as you need it. That's our motto, and is exactly how we want our seniors to live. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from our family to yours. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Brighter Beginnings Learning Center is a Christian-based child care center, preschool, and after-school program here in Chanute. We enroll children from 2 weeks old to 12 years old and are equipped with staff that is trained and certified through the state of Kansas to assist children in a safe learning environment as they continue to grow. Our wide range of activities encourage physical, mental, and spiritual growth. Give us a call at 620-431-1842 to find out more information on how to get your child enrolled today.
Brenda's Dance offers all sorts of dancing classes for ages 3 and up. This includes tap, ballet, jazz, tumbling, and hip-hop. Enrollment for the season is coming to an end, so be sure to enroll now to get involved. You can find Brenda's Dance on Facebook and Instagram, or you can call or message to sign up at 620-431-3331.
For 135 years, Ashgrove has provided Portland and masonry cements to construct highways, bridges, commercial and industrial complexes, single and multifamily homes, and other important structures fundamental to America's economic vitality and quality of life. We're also big supporters of our local schools and Chanute High School athletics. Ashgrove Cement Company. Strong foundations, strong future, rock solid.
Back here in Chanute, here on Common Vision, where the Blue Common Girls just got a big win, and it was a tale of two halves. The Blue Common Girls came out in the first half, only had 16 points. They was able to come away with 32 in the second, and I believe 25 or 26 of those 32 were in the third quarter. Led the charge was Corey Babcock. She finished with 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. Really came out in the second half and asserted herself offensively, but especially Corey Babcock came out and defensively asserted herself. Really shut down Sage Scott, the sophomore, kept her from getting to the basket and creating for Caney Valley. And then from then, the Blue Comets went on a run. They had a time where they made like 4 threes in a row, and there was a time period where Caney Valley had 4 or 5 turnovers in a row. And so the Blue Comets came out in the second half, led the charge by Corey Babcock, 25 points for her tonight. 6 points for Madeline Craner. Madeline Craner also pulled down 10 rebounds tonight, and she had 4 blocks. And Madeline Craner did a great job on defense of making tough shots, making Caney Valley, especially in the second half, have to take some tough shots. And then when she didn't make them take tough shots, she told them return to sender. She had the block. And then Peyton Shields, another star in the ball game for us. She came out, scored 4 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, a couple steals, a couple assists, did a great job defensively. Very aggressive, showed a lot of poise tonight. And then Brianna Wagner knocked down a couple of threes, and something else Brianna Wagner does. She does a great job of just making it difficult for you defensively. She did a great job in the second half. Wagner did, of making it tough on them. Another great ball game by Brinley Bancroft. She was unable to get on the board for the most part when it comes to that. She scored 4 points, 4 rebounds, but she did another good job on defense for the Blue Comets tonight. And Tyra Bogle also mixing things up on the defensive end. The second half was really about the Blue Comets defense. These young ladies came out in the second half and made it very difficult for Caney Valley, like we knew they could. They were down 16-20 at the half, and it just threw me off. Just something was off, but boy, they came out in the second half and really asserted themselves and come away with the win in the home opener. As we're looking at the Blue Comet boys and the Caney Valley Bullpup boys on the floor right now, and we're ready to call this ball game as we're transitioning out of the boys game here tonight. And Nolan, thank you for taking the stats in that first game there. Nolan did a great job. This is his first game as a statistician, trying to keep up with everything going on. A little more difficult than people would know, huh, Nolan? And just really appreciate him coming alongside me today as we get ready for the Blue Comet boys to get it on with the Caney Valley boys. And we watched this game last year, and I tell you what, there's not a whole lot of love lost in the JV. We watched the JV game before the girls game, and the JV came back and won that ball game. And it was interesting because the little Kester took over that ball game in the fourth quarter of the JV game, and a little talking was going on, Nolan. And so I'm interested to see how that translates into the varsity game, if any of that comes over to the varsity game as both teams warming up. And this looks out to be a good year for the Blue Comet boys team, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to take another 2-minute break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk Blue Comet boys basketball. So stay here to Comet Vision here on Blue Comet Basketball.